Yes, my people, welcome to AFTV. I've got Turkish with me, and we're going to be discussing a topic basically on the Premier League have now got a Hall of Fame, right? How mad. It's taken a bit of time, in my opinion. It's taken a while for this to come up. But two players that have been added to it straight away. The first one being Alan Shearer, the second one being the king himself, the main man.
My man.
Pierre-Emerick.
Thierry, Mr. Va-Va-Voom.
Mr. Do you know what? Funny story. I remember when he did them adverts, he was saying that Va-Va-Voom. Man was in school saying Va-Va-Voom to the teachers.
Bro, listen, Henri put that into the Oxford Dictionary, mate. Yeah, you go search that. That's there because of Thierry.
Literally, like you score a goal at lunchtime and be like Va-Va-Voom. People thinking, what the hell? What are you talking about?
Trust me, they got Renault.
Yeah, but it's this man, and deserved. He deserved to be putting it straight away. He's had 175 league goals in 258 appearances, 4 golden boots, and as you guys are sure aware, part of the Invincibles here at Arsenal, man.
Well deserved.
I can't talk about this man in a higher way, if I'm honest. He's my idol, my role model. He's the one that got me into football. The reason why I support Arsenal was because when I was young, I had a bald head. No, I didn't have, I had a 0.5. My mum was like, you have to have short hair. So I had that, and then when I used to run down, score goals, people used to be like, oh, right, he's like a mini Thierry.
Well, bottom corner finish, yeah?
Come on, little open up.
Come on, you gotta open up, come on.
Slide it in. So that's when I heard about Pierre-Emerick. And then I was like, right, let me do the research, found out he played for this club, and that's what made me fall in love with Arsenal and football, in my opinion. That's what I wanted to achieve, to be him. That I think, and not just me, I'm sure many people watching had the same dream. He had such an influence on the league, football in general, and he's still regarded as the best, in my opinion, that's been in the Premier League. I mean, I want to get your thoughts and your memories. I never got to see him live. Did you get to see him live?
Yeah, many times, bro. Come on, I've been going since what, 96, 94 even, yeah.
You saw like, oh, mad, like just, I'd love to know some of the memories you saw, like just him. Did he have a presence? I know how much of a winner he was. He loved to win. He was very disciplined, and he brought up that ambition, I believe, within the team. Obviously, there was a lot of other players that have high ambition, but I know he was up there forefront in it. Could you see that when you watched him live?
Listen, he had so much presence. Something the current team lacks is a Thierry Henry. Not only quality, but up there too.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people will talk about him sulking. A lot of people will talk about him looking unhappy. But at the same time, you know, he's a winner. You know, and if things are not going his way during the game, you'll see that. He'll make his feelings known. Yeah,
because I heard in training, like, at times he got onto players because of the level that he expected, and they weren't reaching. Like, but we need that. We need that in today's team, and I commend him for that.
I remember one time, but it was Arsenal United, and I think it was Lorraine, our right back at the time, getting into the box, and literally it was just a cut back to Henry. Lorraine didn't do it. Henry was flipping. He was flipping, but it was still good between them. There was no animosity, but at that moment, Henry was just thinking, bro, lay me, let me score, we move.
Goal, we don't really see, we see players get angry for a little bit. We don't really see that. I don't think we see that at the moment in football, that passion that he possessed, and obviously a lot of the other team, but what he possessed, we don't see it enough today. I want to know your favourite Thierry moment.
Favourite Thierry moment.
There's loads.
Moments. Let me just whiz through a couple that stand out. The free kick, you know, where the referee tried to tell him, you know, he had to move it, and then he banged it in. He looked at the ref. He's like, no, all right, Listen, that's not my favourite moment. That's just a moment that embodies who he was as an individual and a player. But the goal against Real Madrid stands out to me, bouncing off Ronaldo at the halfway line, beating a couple man, slotting it past Casillas. The run against Tottenham from one side to the other.
Oh my days.
Barthez when he, you know, chipped it up. Come on, there's so many moments. When he came back from injury against Spartak Moscow in the Champions League, and then he hit that outside of the boot curler, bottom corner. So many moments, but I think I'm going to have to go with that Tottenham goal. I'm going to have to go with that Tottenham goal.
Yeah, one of mine is, I don't know if you guys can see it in the background there, but when he came back against Leeds, and bro, there was like rumours. I remember in the week, rumours of him like training with the team, and I was like, oh my God. He can be available. He was off season as well at his other club. I was like, this could happen. And then he was announced that he's going to eventually come.
He came back, 3 shots he took. 3 shots he took. And he scored 3 goals.
Yep. And you know what's mad as well? Like, when he came back as well, like the way what we said at the beginning, the way he opened up, he did his classic finish. Like you can't stop it. It's unbelievable.
And even then, his last goal actually put us into top 4. And we remained in top 4 for the rest of the season. We got it that season. And okay, it wasn't down to Thierry Henry, but what a way to go. 3 shots, 3 goals. The last goal puts you into top 4.
Exactly that.
King.
Now, I'm going to quickly wrap this up in a second, but obviously I want to talk about who else from Arsenal do you think should be added to this? Well, I think it's a 23-man shortlist that the Premier League, the Hall of Fame, they're trying to look at. So, who else from Arsenal? Give me 3 names.
3 more names, yeah?
3 more names that you Arsenal legends that you think should be in this 23-man shortlist of Hall of Famers.
Tony Adams.
Yep. He was. Do you know what? He was a bit. I'm not that generation, but I know how highly you speak of him. I know what he's done with the club. Done my research and whatnot. But I know every time we speak about greats, you're like, you lot are young. You lot. Tony Adams was the man. He was the steel there. But you lot.
For me, Tony is one of the 2 best captains this country has seen. I'd put him and Roy Keane at the top of that pedestal in terms of captains and embodying what their club meant at the time. And Adams, you know, he was a captain of a title-winning side across 3 different decades. You know, which is mad. Obviously, one of those didn't come in the Premier League era, so I'm sure he's not going to be at the top of the list for centre-backs. But if you're asking me personally what embodies Arsenal, Tony Adams. And a couple others, we'll go for a bit of culture in there too. Dennis Bergkamp.
You're doing the statues. You're doing the statue thing right now. We've got the statue. You know what I mean? We've got the statues here, statue here.
It makes sense though. The statues have to go in first. They mean, you know, everything to us. But at the same time, there's a few players there that don't have a statue yet that do mean an awful lot. And next, it's so difficult, but next I'm going to have to go with Ian Wright.
Oh wow, amazing! Yeah,
I'm going to have to go with Ian Wright because listen, this man beat his record. You know, let's not forget, Ian Wright was the record holder. Let's not forget, Ian Wright faced adversity to get to where he was at Arsenal Football Club. And he banged in a bag of goals.
Yeah,
you know?
he did. Well, thank you, Turkish, for...
No worries, my guy,
bro, appreciate it. Listen, Pierre-Emerick added to the Hall of Famers with the Premier League. I'm ecstatic. I'm sure you guys are as well. He is a true legend. Let us know your thoughts in the comments of who else you think should join that Hall of Fame list.
My guy.
And Thierry, if you're watching, make sure you come and join the club and become a board member and fix what's going on. Thank you for watching.